Hi, welcome to Breadcrumb 22. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that's come up a lot on our journey, which is how do you hear God? What does he sound like? How do you know when God's talking to you? Is it even possible to hear God? So, there's different ways that people hear God, right? Everyone has different learning styles. You have some people that learn by writing, you have some people that learn by hearing, you have some people that learn when they can actually see something. So it's actually going to be unique to each and every one of you of how you hear God. But I'm going to share some of the ways that I hear God and that I know other people have heard God to see if it can help you on your journey. So there are things that you know that you need to do, like going to a birthday party, but you don't really want to go. And so this struggle internally happens between what you know you should do and what you want to do. And that just becomes, I have learned that knowing what I should do can be the Holy Spirit's promptings and saying, hey, this is what I want you to do. It's up to you if you really want to do it. And then when I actually do what I don't want to do, it ends up being an amazing experience. And I'm always so glad that I did the thing that I didn't want to do. So that's one of the things. And it takes one of the ways to hear God. Sometimes you can just sit and listen. And I always have a piece of paper and a pen. And so what I do is I sit there and I talk to God. I actually write him a letter. And me personally, I talk to God as Papa. So I say, hi, Papa. And I start telling him about my day, or I start telling him what's on my mind so that I can kind of clear everything out. And then once I clear everything out and it's all down on the paper, then I can sit there and listen and hear what God has to tell me back. And I write that down too. So I have notebooks full of conversations between me and the Lord that I can refer back to if I want to, and sometimes it just helps me focus. If you're one of those people that your mind starts to wander everywhere, writing it down can just be a point of reference for you to focus, because sometimes we just need that extra added thing that we can really look at and focus on instead of just letting our minds wander everywhere. You can ask God a question and see if he answers. So this one's a little harder to explain, other than I could be like, hey God, what should I do today? We'll start with that one. Hey God, what should I do today? And God goes, well, I want you to go to the grocery store and make sure your bills are done, and I want you to play with your children. And he'll actually answer back in my head what it is that I'm supposed to do for that day. And I am a list person. So I write these things down and I make a list of all the things I need to do. And then I check them off as I get them done to make sure that I'm on the right track. Then there are the times where you can literally just lay in bed, clear your mind of everything, and just lay there and listen. And as you're listening, just listen for the Father and see if you hear anything. So my husband and my daughters have both said that God's voice sounds different in their heads than their own voices. I do not have this experience. I don't know what that is. So, but I have heard, my daughter says God's voice sounds like a hollow voice. My husband says it just sounds like a different voice. So it's up to you to discover who God sounds like when he talks to you, so that you can recognize that unction and that thing to do that you know, and then to go do it. And like I said, it is a personal journey. It's a personal thing that you're just going to have to discover. There's nothing in the Bible that says, this is how you hear God. It's all through prayer and time and practice and just kind of waking up each day and going, okay, God, and pausing, right? Sometimes pausing is so important, because the things that you go, oh, this is what I need to do. And then if you pause, God can come and go, no, this is what I need you to do, or this is your priority. And so that's a really hard skill, because we are so impulsive and we're so impatient. So I say practice pausing and just listening. I really hope this helps somebody on their journey, and we'd love comments about how you guys hear God, or what are things that you've done to hear the Holy Spirit, because we can all help each other because we all have a part. Thanks for watching.